Hey, what's up? Once again, it's 6 p.m. on a Sunday. You know, why do I even date these things? Because it is what it is. But I'm enjoying my funky music. You know, what's happening? It's your boy Onyx once again with another installment of Going Full Nerd. You know, it is what it is. But let's go ahead and kill the funky music. And then we'll figure what's going on from here. I mean, you know, it is what it is. And I vibe out for a minute. So let's go ahead and do what we do. All right. Oh, anyway, hey, what's happening, everybody? It's your boy Onyx here, Going Full Nerd, just doing a little, Sunday thing. The Sunday before the Super Bowl. That's epic. I mean, my Giants ain't in it, so what difference does it make? I'm here, adult beverage, same old stuff, different freaking day. But I digress. We're going to talk a little bit about some stuff I watched. And that's normally what I do. And we're going to touch base on a couple of things. Damn, my office messy. I got stuff all on the floor, just, masks and paper and all that stuff. That shows you how much I have been out of it. For those that follow, I, as an adult male of a certain age, I had to go get checked out, and I'm glad everything was okay from the checkout. It is what it is. But anyway, let's go ahead. Let me hit the shameless plug, then we can get started. Shameless plug time, folks. What's up, everybody? It's shameless plug time. So thanks for checking out the podcast, Going Full Nerd. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe everywhere possible. So look for Going Full Nerd on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, goingfullnerd.com, and my Twitter handle, ONYXXX1969. You can also listen to the audio version on its home, Anchor.fm, but also on Pandora, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you consume your podcast listening pleasure. Hey guys, let's get on with the show. And getting on with the show is what we do. So if you see the title of today's episode is a review. And I really don't do reviews. I just give opinionated pieces on stuff I watch. So Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Because, your boy be jacking up stuff. I jack up stuff religiously. So let's just call it Demon Slayer. What's happening, Demon? What's going on? Glad to see you join in. So here's the deal. All right. Here is the dilly freaking deal. All right. Demon Slayer. I actually had no intention or no desire to watch Demon Slayer. I mean, I've been going through random stuff to watch with my grandson. Me and him, he comes home after school. He's had a hard day at school. I've had a hard day at work. So we get on Netflix together and we start flicking through stuff. And he's like, yo, this looks cool. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about watching something called Demon Slayer. He was like, nah. I think I seen a piece of it. Pop, I seen a piece of it. Let's watch this together. Now, here's the key. When my grandson and I watch stuff together, that means that I am going to end up watching this and he really could give a care less about it. So we watched like the first 3 episodes together. He gets his phone, he starts watching TikTok, playing Minecraft and, with his little school friends. And I'm stuck watching season 1 of Demon Slayer, and I hope I pronounced this part right, Kimetsu no Yaiba. I mean, that's the way it looks to me. I have no clue what the true pronunciation is, but it's good enough for me. Now, where can you watch Demon Slayer? I mean, I watched season 1 on Netflix, but you could kind of watch it. It's on Netflix, Funimation. You could get Google Play, Vudu, Amazon Prime, Apple TV, YouTube, Hulu, all at a cost. All at a cost. You could get some free views of it on Funimation.com. So I just have to put that out there. Now, here's the deal. It is a Japanese anime television series based on the manga series of the same name, which was written and illustrated by Koyoharu Gotoge. Oh, I know I screwed that name up. I know I did. But anyway, basically, for those uninformed, manga, Japanese comic books, going full nerd. That's what I like. It is what it is. Cartoons, I'm cool with it. I'm not a great big anime person, so I apologize if I screw all of this up. But here's the deal. This show really it caught my attention with a lot of stuff. And when I say it caught my attention with a lot of stuff, the attention catching was in this aspect. Was, we've got obviously our protagonist. We got, we got our hero. All right. We got our hero. And the cool part about our hero, okay, let's get some names here. Let's get the setting. It takes place in Japan, and the era in which it is, I mean, you would think it was feudal Japan. All right, you would think it was like feudal Japan, but there's trains and some technology. I mean, it gets confusing. But you have a secret society known as the Demon Slayer Corps, and they've been waging this secret war against demons for centuries. Now, understand what the demons are. This is kind of something like, it's almost like a mix of zombies and vampires, because the demons are former humans who were turned into demons by this one character known as Muzan. And it was because he is injecting them with his blood. So it's a slight difference from the vampire concept. But then what happens is these demons feed on humans and they've got superpowers. Things like super strength, energy projection, or whatever you want to call it. And they call it blood demon art. Now, they can also not be killed because they have regeneration powers. Now, these characters, these demons, can only be killed if they are decapitated with special weapons, which are made out of a metal alloy called sunsteel. Now, I see the comment. It says, what is the difference between anime and manga? Okay, anime is a cartoon. It is an animated feature. Manga is the book. It is a comic book, period. That's the difference. Manga's a book, anime's the cartoon. Plain and simple. It took me a while to figure that out because, I'm one of them, what do you call it? I'm one of those old school, uninformed, I liked and saw certain stuff, but never really got into it. I mean, like growing up, New York, 80s, 90s. We used to go into Manhattan and we used to go into, spots where they would show with VHS, they would show the Japanese anime, the cartoons, and then they give you a script written in English and you try to follow along. Nobody understood Japanese and it was like, okay, but the action was tight. It was cool. It wasn't like watching G.I. Joe. It wasn't like watching Bugs Bunny. It was on fire. So basically, so let's talk about these demons in this show. They're not like zombies that can't be killed. They actually retain an intelligence, and they just kind of forget what they were when they were human. But the powers and the blood demon art that they do is actually related to when they were human, something. But they all are, pretty much under the control or leadership of this one head demon called Muzan. Now, this is the thing that I found funny as hell about this show. The demon Muzan, they showed him in like episode 6 or 7, if I remember correctly. There's 26 episodes in the first season. They showed him around episode 6 or 7. Dude is a spitting image of Michael Jackson. So that just shows you what the Japanese thought of Michael Jackson. Okay? Straight up. Straight up. Here's the thing. And I'm glad you said that, Damon, because this is a slamming show. Don't get it twisted. But I was just totally set back when I saw the main villain, and the main villain was basically Michael Jackson. I said, oh, and, the demon slayers that are going after Michael Jackson look like kids. So this is like a turn of events, and I'm trying to figure out, what are these guys trying to say? This is some bullshit for Mike. But it is what it is. But here's the plot. So you got the main character, Tanjiro, right? Kind-hearted, smart. They live in the mountains. And basically his dad passed away a long time ago and he became the breadwinner. So, he goes and, supports his family. He went to a nearby village selling charcoal. That was his thing. This is the very first episode. And he went there. He came home and found his whole family was attacked and slaughtered by demon. And the thing about it, the only survivors were Tanjiro, him, and his sister Nezuko. Now, here's the issue. Nezuko had got transformed into a demon. Now, everybody else, little brother, little sister, mom, all them, wiped out, done, toast, poof. This is the part where little kids shouldn't be watching this. They were just bloodied up, cut up, but Nezuko and Tanjiro were okay. But the thing about Nezuko, she was transformed into a demon, but she was still showing her signs of human emotion and thought. Not Mexico, Nezuko. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Now, a demon slayer came around. My man Tomiyaka, I like this dude. He's you always got the one cool looking character, stoic, like in Naruto, it's my man Kakashi Sensei, cool ass looking character. In My Hero Academia, it's my man, what was his name? What's his name? The teacher. I forgot his name that quick. Dang, you know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about if y'all watched it, But here's the thing, and I'm not talking about my man All Might. I'm talking about the other one, the one with that always using the Visine sleep. You know who I'm talking about. Whatever. But anyway, so you always got that one cool dark sullen character. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, he was getting ready to slay Nezuko because he was like, oh, it's a demon. Got to get rid of this demon. I'm chasing the other demons. Going to get him gone. But he saw something and with Tanjiro, and he sent Tanjiro to his old master, who started training Tanjiro. Now, this is like the, you know, let's relate it to stuff we know. This is the old Mr. Miyagi type stuff. You know, they go in, they start doing all that stuff, you know, training them and all that. But here's the key. Here's the key. This is the thing about this whole show. The premise and the story composition is slamming. But what I kind of like the most about it, without spoiling it, because people need to go see it, things that I liked about it is I love the way, not so much the way they set up the bad guys, the demons. The demons, you know, they got different powers, they have different things. And I'm getting vibes from another anime from like Bleach, because what happens is, you know, it's seeing that when Tanjiro gets on these guys and everything, Tanjiro seems to set their souls free. You know, makes them remember when they were human before they were transformed into demons. And that's something that I think is going to be expanded upon once we get into season 2 and move forward. I have not read any of the manga, so I don't know. Okay. Um, and manga can be an expensive habit. I went to the bookstore to see if I could start looking up some of the books, get some more you know, get some information on it and peep it out. Yo, those books are expensive and there's a shit ton of them. It's a lot. It's a lot. But here goes the thing. What I really dig about it is the Demon Slayer core. The Demon Slayer core is slamming. Each of them got a different specialty. They got different ways to get into their power. And it does remind me a little bit of how other Japanese anime shows go. I mean, you know, Dragon Ball, you had Goku with all his different power styles, you know, Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Then you take a look at Naruto, and they got the different, you know, doing his different ninjutsu, taijutsu, and genjutsu, and you know the chakra and all that stuff. But this one is kind of cool because they have these different breathing techniques which allow them to do certain things. So Tanjiro, his thing is water. Then he met a couple of other characters who are kind of crazy, who are kind of wild. They got the one character, let me get my notes. I gotta get my notes. I gotta get my notes. Where's my notes? Oh, trying to go through my notes. Wait, let me see something here. But this is the thing. You got let's get the characters right. So we got Tanjiro with his water breathing style, which is cool. He goes through, and then when he starts attacking, he pulls his sword out. You can see the water waves and slamming through, cutting through them jokers. And I'm like, okay, this is nice. This is nice. Then you've got oh man, where's the other ones? Where's the other characters? I gotta talk about the other characters, and I don't have my name list of everything there, which is kind of bugging me. But you know, it's crazy. Let's get this. Let me see something. Let me see something. That's okay. Demon Slayer characters. Okay, there we go. Let's get the names because the names really get me. Okay, so we gonna get the characters. Characters. These are because I got to talk about my boy. We're not gonna talk so much about Tanjiro and Nezuko. All right, let's get my boy what's his name? Inosuke. Yeah, Inosuke. This dude, oh man, with the boar's head is a straight fool. I dig it. He makes it for me, but his beast breathing mode is so smooth. Now, I'm looking at the comments. Yo, the one with the webs, okay, that one right there, I am going to say, the one with the webs, that is what was his name? He was one of the 12 um he was one of the 12. What was let me see if I got his name. He was one of the 12 lower rank. No, he wasn't a lower rank. Come on, give me the thing. Where's my thing? See, this is what kills me is I can't get the stuff right where I want it. There we go. No, not this one. Where's my man? Where is he? Yo, really? What's his Gooey? It was his name Gooey. I think that was his name, Gooey. Yo, he was actually kind of sad, but he was actually kind of, he was a bad dude. He was a bad dude. I'm not gonna lie on that. He was straight fire. That was Rui, not Gooey, Rui. Rui was a sad character, but Rui was a beast. The one in the hut, they went back and forth in the crazy dimension. Yeah, he was the drum demon. Yo, that was off the chain. He was off the chain. But here's the thing. I can't wait to see what the second season is. The second season actually debuted in 2021. So I haven't seen any of the English dub. Yes, I am not trying to sit up there and have to read the screen and then rewind because I'd have missed something in the motion, in the way things moved, and all that good stuff. But I will tell you, and this is how I'm going to go and say it because my time is running out, and I'm going to just say it. If you haven't seen Demon Slayer, check it out. Go on Netflix, go on Hulu, go on whichever streaming service. Check out some free episodes if you're not subscribed to those. Check it out on Funimation. None of this is sponsored. This is just some cool stuff that I rolled in on. Now, I got an announcement to make. First announcement is this. I will not be doing a show on Super Bowl Sunday. I plan on being drunk, eating wings, and watching the game. Hear it here first. I'm picking the LA Rams to win. That's all I'm saying. I don't care. You could be mad, get upset. Joe Burrow, glad y'all made it. Appreciate what you did. The Rams are powerful, man. Now, I know there's been a bunch of upsets, but it is what it is. I'm just saying. So, on that note, folks, let's go ahead. I'm going to take a sip of the adult beverage, and I'm going to tell you, thumbs up, not giving it a numerical scale. I'm just going to say thumbs up on Demon Slayer. Please check them out. I'm looking for more. I'm going to try to pick up some of the manga, and read some of these books because I know that there's a story. I've been looking at some YouTube stuff, and I'm like, this is banging. Banging, banging, banging. But anyway, remember what I say. And that is, if you can't say something nice to somebody, don't say anything at all. Send it to me. Let me say it for you. I am going to be dropping 3 videos this week. We're going to drop my final thoughts on Peacemaker after that airs. We're going to drop my final thoughts on the season of the Book of Boba Fett to kill the rest of those. And last but not least, you're going to get the journey that I took to get my colonoscopy done. Oh, I'm going to drop that on y'all because why not? If I'm going to get violated, I'm going to share it with everybody. But anyway, peace, y'all, and I'm out of here. Let me hit that funky music. Special shout out to DDM Photos. Special shout out to Group W. Yes, Group W. You know how that goes. Those are the people that fully support Going Full Nerd with their businesses and organizations. And to all of you who are producers and or members, which you can do for a slight cost, which I do roll over to charity. Anyway, funky outro music, and here we go. Oh, we got to wait for that beat to drop. We got to get that beat to drop. You know what? This is the fun part of every week. I just love seeing each of you guys pop in. Thanks for just listening to me vent. It is all good. I mean, I'm doing my best to try to make more videos. It gets crazy sometimes. But I do what I can. But that's cool. Let me do something because this camera's gonna kind of flip up on me and it's gonna do some funky stuff. So I'm gonna switch it so it doesn't, kill and get all out of whack. But Yeah, we all up in my face now. Woo! Hey, if y'all got some stuff to suggest, send it to me. I mean, and I'm not talking about all the latest, not all the newest stuff that come out, because you know I'm gonna hit some of that. Like, I gotta go see Uncharted when it comes out. That hits on the 18th. I want to see Tom Holland do something other than Spider-Man, you know? But it is what it is. Now, here's the thing. I see all of y'all in here. Hit this video with a like. And if you're not subscribed, you know, if you watch this on the replay, there's going to be a subscribe button that pops up right over here. Now, I'm getting ready to shut this down and get my butt whooped in Madden again, because I got wore out today, man. I got beat 55-0 playing NFL Madden. Golly, jeez. I tell you. All right, I'm done rambling. Latest.